We welcome Marcus Jones to the set as the Patriots get the victory, and you had a 94-yard punt return in the first quarter, which was an electrifying moment. I was just chatting with you off air about the feature we had and your off-the-field interest, but man, what you guys are putting on the field right now and on tape is remarkable. How do you best describe the emotion and the confidence that lives inside your locker room right now?
Yeah, man, I love it. You know, we take it 1 week at a time, and the National Football League is so important. You know, and we have a lot of guys that's buying in every single day. You know, there's no complacency in the building. So whenever you have that, you're definitely taking the right step forward. So just making sure we stay on task.
We were talking again just a moment ago off air about your coach, Mike Vrabel. And I'm going to crush him because I invited him out here, but I guess he didn't want to come out here in the cold and chat with me. I'm more than happy to visit with you. But when a guy has lived it the way he's lived it, when he's on pictures around the walls of your building, winning rings, he's got the bona fides to be able to tell you this is what it is, and it's the truth. How much does it help when he's the guy messaging the things about staying on point and staying on task week to week?
It means a lot. You know, he's been in our shoes. He's been a player. He definitely knows what it takes to win as well. So whenever you have someone that backs it up like that, you definitely want to listen to him for sure.
And you guys want to be in his shoes, and by that I mean championship shoes. And it's wild how quickly this feels like it's turned from the outside. When did you all start to know that this is building to something that could perhaps be like this? Understanding the work's not done, but I mean, from the folks on the outside, like 11-2 wasn't something, I'm just being honest, I didn't know that was possible for you all, and here you are. When did you know?
Yeah, I would say it started with OTAs. You know, we got to know everyone. Everyone described how they got into football and everything, talked about, you know, their kids, you know, all types of stuff like that. And, you know, I feel like that off-the-field stuff ends up going to on the field as well. You know, you end up having friends and things like that. And as time went on, you know, we built a lot of relationships. That's
really cool. I'm going to get to your punt return in a minute. Last year at the finals, Jalen Williams mentioned to me from the Oklahoma City Thunder, he said, the most valuable thing I shared with my teammates was my time, because we have nothing more valuable than that. And bonding away from the arena can have real value that then shows itself on the field. I mean, you guys, sounds like you're experiencing that.
Yeah, I would say even like on our off days, like us DBs, we would literally watch film and have Chick-fil-A.
It's exactly what he said. He said he said him and Chet Holmgren we'd come home and like do pick and roll video. I mean, like, it's not boring, it's important, isn't it?
It's very important. You know, you have to put in a lot of overtime when it comes down to this game, you know? Yeah. You can't cheat the game at all, and you got to take advantage of every opportunity you get.
Well, I mean, it's hard to win in this league. That's what everyone says. You all are making it look easy. I know it isn't, but you all roll into your bye as hot as anyone. Now, I do a lot of golf where you will show the guys the video, and they'll say, could you describe this? Football doesn't lend itself to that, but this punt return might. So I think we've got the punt return that you had. I'm putting our there we go. All right, so when you field it and you look up, what do you see?
The first thing is that I've seen a lot of space. I see my guys working hard and trying to, you know, be in the right position. And the main thing I try to do is make them correct. You know, it's hard to end up blocking a guy, especially when he sees where the ball is and you don't. Mm-hmm. So what I try to do is just make my guys correct, and I commend my guys definitely for blocking, man, because without them, I couldn't have made that play at all.
I don't know how much you are for just the idea of history and where you fit in, but you have the highest punt return average in the history of the National Football League. A 94-yarder helps, but I mean, when you hear that, what's your first thought?
Man, it's crazy because, you know, sometimes we just get lost in the game, you know, and people talk about, you know, history and things like that, and we're just like, man, like, sometimes you need to sit back and settle in. And the first thing I think about is all the times with my dad when I was little, he'll throw the ball in the air and teach me how to catch punts and be like, track it.
That's awesome.
And I remember those little times whenever I was little. And, you know, now I'm in the National Football League catching punts and things like that, and just trying to take advantage of every opportunity. So I think about small things like that.
Well, I just smiling because as a dad with some young kids, all they want to do is throw the football in the driveway. I'm happy to do it with them anytime that they want. I don't think my kid's going to do what you do, but it's still the same connection, which is so important. I'm gonna share some sound with folks in a moment of Drake May with Lisa Salters in a second. I just am interested in how you describe what you're seeing from this guy that you've got this place chanting MVP, MVP. What's he show you guys daily and weekly?
Yeah, I would say, man, he's a competitor. You know, you could definitely see the confidence anytime he's in the pocket. Us on the sideline, whenever we see him throw the ball, we're thinking it's going to be a big play every time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of confidence for him. And everyone on the offensive side, whatever he say, they're doing it with no questions asked. So I love to see that.
My man was out here in no sleeves and no hat, and they're from North Carolina. I'm like, it's cold out here, dude. But he's red hot, so are you. Continued good success. Congratulations on a big night out there tonight. Enjoy the bye week and keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate you.
For sure. Appreciate you as well.